Oh, what a glorious week it's been in the TueZday garage. Why 32 glorious? That's right, boys and girls. The Gloria has arrived, and my goodness, she looking funky, fly, fresh, and hot. But she didn't always look that way, and we're gonna get to the Gloria in just a second. It's been a rough and tumble couple weeks, man. I have been busy, working a lot on the Pink Z, putting a lot of work into Tyler's Z, getting the Gloria all cleaned up to how you see her now. Just doing the work, man. Just doing the TueZday garage work. I actually have a ton of pieces and parts to the Pink Z. I need to gather these up. I'm gonna take you out to the Pink Z, show you where we're at with that, give you all the amazing updates of all the transformation that has been happening. And then we're gonna come back and play with the Gloria, man. I have been charging a battery. It doesn't have an engine and transmission, so we're just gonna power it up and explore all the things that this thing has, because I think that'll be fun. Who knows, maybe we'll find some cool, like, awesome CD or something, you know, some JDM jams like we did with the Stadia. That was pretty fun. I'm gonna gather up all this stuff. As we're heading out, I'm gonna give you a couple little updates, and then I'll reveal all the progress on the Pink Z. Lazarus is now parked where Tyler's Z was parked, because Tyler's Z is good to go. She sounds mint. Sounds mint as heck, dude. No weird noises, no misfires. Yeah, man. Good to go. Pretty much what I suspected, not an engine issue. Like, it sounded like a metal on metal grinding. Did a compression test on number 5. It was still at like 190 PSI, just totally mint. Was still missing on cylinder 5. Figured it out to be a bad fuel injector connection, so spliced in a new connector. That cylinder fired up and the car was running mint. Then I took the starter off, clutch slave cylinder off, got my access through the boot on the clutch fork, and sure enough, there was like some shavings and just debris and stuff like that. His engine is actually missing the lower, what do you call it, the transmission plate. So I think something just kind of jumped up in there, ground itself around a little bit, but couldn't repeat the issue. No grinding noise. He said he's been driving it the last couple days. It's been driving mint. It just is what it is. Like I said, I did pull some junk out of there. I fished around with some magnets for a while. Couldn't pull out any kind of bolts or screws or anything else that was in there making a metal on metal, so I don't know. This car's great now. And Lazarus, you know, it's gonna be a slow burn on that one as the owner accumulates the pieces and parts that they want to eventually put on their vehicle. Yeah, it'll be all fine and all good. Let me set that down. Man, my hands are full. And my hoodie pockets are full too. All right, brake lines. Okay, here she is, Pink Z. And as I'm taking the cover off, I'm gonna go ahead and just be showing you pictures of the before and just kind of talking about what was going on. This thing came in, it was pretty badly damaged, had years and years of damage of battery acid leakage and clutch fluid leakage, brake fluid leakage, and all the leakages. Needed a lot of repair. And my original plan was just to kind of treat the rust, scuff it up, get rid of the really deep corrosive rust, do some touch-up spotting, because originally this pink car was black, so it would have been too easy to just kind of touch it up. After a couple months of treatments, grinding it down to metal, putting down some extreme rust treatment, and a nice base coat primer, we eventually got to the color, and guys, I'm happy with it, dude. Paint is all about the prep, and I really took my time, and I'm really happy with the way this thing turned out. Here she is now. Even painted the buckets, the lower support. Originally the center here was jacked up, so everything was pushed up, the hood was pushed up. Was able to pull that back down, get the hood in proper alignment, so now everything is nice and perfectly aligned to where it should be with the nose panel and the headlights. And boys and girls, oh man, I don't have the shocks in place right now, but like, you can see just the world of difference in the back here where all the major damage was. And I'm not claiming that this is any professional paint job, but I really took my time, especially wet sanding the high vis areas, did some minor body work to plug up holes of things that are going to be deleted or relocated. And man, I'm really excited about the results. So now I'm just kind of putting all the pieces and parts back together. Just started putting the front end and the latch back together today so I can get the hood back on, because that was on the roof of the car. Now I'm slowly working on the shock towers, and then I'll be working on all the clutch and brake equipment back there, which is what we just brought out here. So really happy with the results. I've only sent her pictures, but from the pictures, she's pretty excited too. So that gets me pretty fired up and pretty excited. So now we got all the brake stuff back out here, the clutch stuff back out here. I'm still working on reconditioning the actual brake master cylinder. This stress is off my mind, and I can start putting their engine back together. So I'm excited. I'm excited, man. It's awesome. It's great to be at this point. Let me throw this car cover back on. Then I need to do some quick chicken chores because they are out of food, and Mrs. BC just went and bought some feed. While I'm doing my chicken chores and getting them all taken care of, I'm gonna roll some footage I recorded a week ago, which was past me, but will be after this, so it'll be future me. And when I start playing, it'll be present me. But yeah, it was the day the car arrived and the shape it was in. Hello there. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm recording this now in the past, which will be the present eventually after I've introduced what I'm about to show you. But I want to record it now because I want you to see the state it arrived in. Pretty amazing. But you know how BC do. Gonna be cleaning it up before I really go through it thoroughly with you. In a few minutes, my buddy Rich is showing up, and we're gonna go out in the back 40 and spread some freedom seeds. So that's gonna be a fun Friday. But yeah, she made it. The owner pressure washed it before they brought it over here. Actually took it to a car wash because it was really bad. It's been sitting under a big pine tree for a long time. Mrs. BC actually helped me clean a bunch of pine needles out of this area and all the little cracks and crevices. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough. It's dirty, but it's clean, bro. It is clean. Oh man, so exciting. Check out this interior. Again, a little dirty, but it's clean, dude. My goodness gracious. It is mint. Back seat, some schmutz. Still super clean. And the trunk, oh my gosh. Dude, again, debris, super clean. Like no concerns. We did, again, dig out a bunch of needles and stuff, and I just got to do some deep cleaning on her, but super excited about all the things. I just wanted to do a quick walkthrough in its arrival form. So back to future me that is now me, and he'll just start talking about whatever he's going to be talking about. All right, we back. We back. And oh, by the way, I freshened up. The beard came off Christmas Eve as a surprise to my wife, and then just today I cut my hair because it was driving me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to embrace the whole regular person thing, and I started looking like that dude from The Office. He also did some other stuff, some action things. I don't know, but I had like flippy doos coming out the side, and I didn't like it, and it was driving me crazy, so I cut my hair, and now I feel good. I feel how I'm supposed to feel. Bro, the wheels. I didn't think they were gonna clean up like they did. There is no body damage. A couple spots of red back here, maybe just touched something, a little scuff on the back corner there. There's one dent in the trim here, but otherwise, like, just mint. It looks like it might have had like a little tiny wing on it, so I gotta clean that up. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And the engine bay. So the shocks, they're kind of worn out, but it needs new shocks. So it might be a little dark, but dude, it cleaned up incredibly. Incredibly. I'm really happy with the results. I don't think much is in the way of touch-up. Maybe just an extra like scrubbing of some of the cosmoline and whatnot, but Wow. Really cool. A little bit of cracking here in the front grill. No problem. I might actually change this grill out. I've seen some other versions that look pretty sweet. Yeah, man. Gosh, lots of power washing. I mean, he did his best to clean it up, but a lot of power washing, then some hand washing, then some more power washing, and it really removed just the stuff out of the little cricks and cracks all over the car, the little transitions in the metal. The smallest little areas really got all of that out. Let me show you how well the interior cleaned up, dude. It's, woo! It is looking fresh and clean. Still need a shampoo. Door card is over there. The plastics are all up on the bench. Some of the plastics were broken, so I've been working day by day to slowly glue pieces back together. The back end is phenomenal. Like everything cleaned up so well. These door jambs were black, just bad. There's still some crusties in here, but I mean, we'll get to all that. So why she's in the garage? One, I'm excited, right? I'm excited and I just want to start kind of going through things. But two, the exhaust is still on it, all the way from basically the engine bay to the back of the car. And it only is mounted by the muffler and then like a third of the way from the back. So I need to get that pulled off because it was kind of dragging on the ground. Right now it's ratchet strapped up, as you might have seen in the engine bay pictures. And it doesn't have an emergency brake on right now. So I've got it blocked up in the back. I've got it blocked on all four wheels. Like it's all blocked up. And this is kind of why I want to not fire it up. We can't fire it up. I want to power it up to figure out what's going on, because I asked the guy about the emergency brake and I haven't done my research. So we're going in blind. We're totally going in blind here. Here in the middle is a little brake release, a push and a pull, and he said, oh, it's got electronic brakes. But then I discovered it's actually got a third pedal and a brake release right there. And that was pushed down, but yet we were rolling the car around like it was no problem. So I want to at least get some e-brakes on it. Yeah, like I want to make sure she stays where I put her. Before we start doing anything else. So that's two of the mechanical things that I want to get to that we're not going to do in this video. That's just stuff I need to figure out. But what I want to do is a lot of investigation, right? The VIN plate says it was a non-turbo. But there's a turbo timer right there. And there's a boost gauge right there. What computer's in this car? Did somebody just turbo a non-turbo engine on a non-turbo tune, and that's why it doesn't have an engine? Like, that'd be my guess. Let's hook a battery up. Actually, oh man, I just thought of something. I'll bet you, because I've experienced this before, I'll bet you the fuse box is in Japanese. And yeah, it's in Japanese. We're gonna have to translate that. I'll tell you what, while I get the battery set up and I go do some Googling, because I don't wanna activate the fuel pump, that would be potentially messy. Bad, that would be bad. Let me go figure that out, get the battery hooked up, and then let's turn the key and just play with some stuff. Like, sounds like a winner to me. Despite my Googling efforts and even using the active Google Translate app thing, nothing in that fuse box is telling me the fuel pump or the EGI system. Kept digging a little deeper on the internet, and I think I found a thread on some Y33 forum that pointed to the Y33 and the Y32 both having all the fuel electrical related stuff in the trunk. Here we are. Here's the key. Super cool, man. Look at that logo. Earlier I talked about the grill I wanted to get. It had that soaring bird on it. Back here, look at this little golden Nissan doohickey. Oh yeah. It's the only way I can open the trunk right now because from what I could tell, it's an electronic push button thingy. And because we don't have any electronic push button stuff, we gotta use the key. But look at this. Man, it is so clean. You could put probably 2 or 3 people in here, which is cool. But the fact that it is so clean And if there's electronics hiding in here somewhere, I'm taking my time pulling this apart. Kind of a good thing for me because in my retirement age, I have become the best house husband my wife has ever been married to. So lucky her, and I'm gonna make some dinner, man. I'm gonna make some good dinner. I'm making meatloaf and some tots, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna spend later tonight and tomorrow morning pulling this stuff back as carefully as I can to hopefully not pop any of the plastic fasteners and stuff like that. And then hopefully we find the fuel system electrical components. Then we can hook up the battery. Then we can explore and have fun. I will see you tomorrow. All the things have been removed from the trunk, and much to my surprise, hey, be quiet, dude. Make it a video. All right, just keep it down. The entire fuel tank is in the trunk. Never seen that before. Probably why it was ever sold in America. That's pretty wild. We've got 2 relays back here. I don't see any fuses anywhere, and nothing is clearly marked. This one definitely has some thicker wires to it. Other wires off of it, nothing leads up to the plug here on the actual pump. So what's making sense to me here, that is the only plug leading to the pump. That's the only access door to the tank. I don't want to just go pulling everything because I don't know what anything does, and it's not marked, and I can't find anything on the internet, like for real. So I'm gonna pull this plug, and there should be no way that that pump gets energized at all because nothing's connected to the tank anymore electronically. And then let's put a battery in, and we should be fine. We should be fine. Well, crap. The battery I happen to have in the shop that I've been charging for this, the negative is obviously not gonna reach, and the positive is not gonna reach either, and I don't have another place to put this. But what I can do is undo the ground from down here, and then the actual engine ground, use that on the chassis. And then I think if I undo some zip ties here, I might be able to get a little bit of stretch. Let me see if I can stretch this out and get what I need out of it. We're in business, and I know we're in business because as soon as I hooked it up, the lights came on. And then when I opened the door, there was a door chime. So that's awesome. It was the fog lights that were left on and the regular lights were left to auto. We are money. Okay, let's get in here, dude. Okay. Oh, first order of business. Can I move the seat? I cannot move the seat. Dang it. Can I move this seat? Let's try this. No. Oh. Here we go. I don't know what that's for then. Is that lumbar support? Oh. Lower back support. Okay, so that means the controls of this seat are the ones in the door, so I can't slide this seat back yet. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Well, let's test the lights. Headlights on, fog lights on, working. That running light's working, this running light not working. Let's check our tail lights. Yep, good. Okay, we got one plate light working. What else can we fiddle with? Can we pull the brake? Let's try pulling the brake. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. All right, hazards. Okay, I see some four-way flashing. Mrs. BC's out here being curious as I am. I think she's actually in love with this car. It's mine. Yeah, she likes it. She likes it a lot. All right, we got four ways. Cool. Let's put the key in accessory and see what she does. Oh man, I really need to adjust this seat. I need my glasses, bro. Squeeze in here again. All right, what does that say? So there's off, ALH. Let's just go to off. I don't know what that is. Oh, heard something. Maybe that's just an echo from Mrs. BC. Okay, still nothing with the brake. Is there a disc? No disc. Can we eject this? Oh yeah. Where did I remember seeing in here? Okay, off, on. I don't hear anything happening. Let's do All right, we got sound. Yeah, all we can catch, like in Japan, the low FM is 76 and the high is 90. And here in the US, I think we start at what, 87.1? So we're gonna catch just the low end of the US band. Let's try, let me grab a CD. Oh yeah, Republica. Perfect 90s. Period correct. No buenos. Okay, that's blown. All right, well, no worries. What else we got? Let's turn the car to on. I still want to figure out this e-brake situation. Right, let's go to on. Please, no fuel pump. I heard something. The hell was that? Okay. No fuel. No fuel on the ground. Let's figure out what that noise was. Let me switch to on and we'll get under here and figure out what that noise was. Something going on with the braking system. It sounds like a little air pump. And there's beeping. There's lots of beeping happening. What's happening? Oh my gosh, that is quite a loud tone. Is it this turbo timer? Nope. Oh. Oh yeah, sunroof. Nice. Okay, we got HICUS alarm, doors alarm, check engine alarm. Yeah, no check engine. Okay, can I pull the brake now? I don't hear anything. Climate control. Shoo. Okay. Okay, that turns on. That's cool. Let's try this again. Don't know. Let's try the mirrors now. Mirrors. Fold the mirrors. Oh, it wants to. Oh, yeah. Foldy mirrors. Dope. Let's put that in the middle. Let's put them back out. Sweet. Sick. Okay. Ooh. There it goes. Okay, that relay I think was just seized up a bit. Turn signals. Okay. Good. What else? What else can we fiddle with? That thing's making a lot of noise. What if I put the brake down? Now it goes to the floor with no resistance. Oh. Now there's clicking going on here. Why is there a pull? What if I push this down and then pull? Or push? See, the pedal doesn't even want to come up when I'm holding the release. It's like really slow. Interesting. Okay, we got to do a lot more figuring that one out. All right, windows. Everything's connected here. Oh, okay. That one's going up and down. That one. This one. Yep. Maybe that's why this door panel's off. Okay, nothing with that. There's a lot of clicking now. That's got to be the brake mechanism. Okay. All right. There's a lot of unhappy stuff. I'm gonna turn the power off. Okay, hold on. It just turned off all by itself. That's weird, dude. I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on with that. Why the power didn't switch off immediately. Weird. Huh. Okay. But that was fun. That was fun. What did we learn? We know like a lot of the systems are working. What's not working, what may require immediate attention, what might not. So most importantly, over this next week, I need to take the rest of that exhaust out, troubleshoot the whole brake situation, because having a car that has 0 brakes is just, it's not a smart idea. I mean, yeah, I could keep a chock behind it, but even when you're jacking it up, there's potential for movement and rolling with the jack. And, I just don't want to be in a situation where someone doesn't know it doesn't have brakes and they push on it or they lean on it. And next thing you know, it's like rolling through the door. I'm going to keep trying to figure that out. Yeah, this is freaking cool, man. This is exciting. This is exciting stuff. The Gloria is here. That's exciting, dude. That's super exciting. And all the other things that are going on right now with the Pink Z and finally getting caught up on that. I should have the engine bay completely done up as it needs to be here in the next day or so. And then my next major focus is being in here, putting this engine back together. The fact that we're doing what we're doing and it's only been a year, that's not a real big deal. To be honest, the machine shop physically had the engine for 4 months, and it took me 4 months just to get into the shop for them to take 4 months. So it is what it is, man. The delays are what they are, and it's all good because at the same time, I've been dealing with Mrs. BC. So it's all good. Which, by the way, today is her second to last radiation treatment, and then she's cancer-free. She's cancer-free, dude. It's incredible. It's such an incredible blessing. An incredible blessing. All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna wrap it up. Today is actually Tuesday. I am doing Tuesday garage things on Tuesday, and I wanna get this video out to you on Tuesday for our Tuesday garage. Without any further ado, let's just ooh. She's running great. She's running great. She's running great. Okay, love your faces. Ciao a tutti and aloha. Bye-bye.